Coach told us they wanted to punk us. Well, Terrence Brown and the boys said not in our house, and Utah notches their first Big 12 win of the season. A big one for Coach Alex Jensen and the rest of Utah, holding off a furious run in the second half there by TCU. TNT Sports college basketball post-game show. We had a doubleheader. We have a lot of games to get to. Jalen Rose, monster match. Coach Bruce Pearl, Adam Lefkoe here. Let's talk about this big win for Utah, Coach. The passing was elite there for Utah. They jumped out to a 14-0 lead, and they white-knuckled, held it down the rest of the game.
I mean, TCU is one of the premier defensive teams in all of college basketball. It's a strong statement, but it's really, really true. They got a system. They hold teams to 68 points. Utah scores 82. They shoot over 50%. They share the ball. I mean, this was a clinic by Coach Jensen offensively for the way you attack a physical Texas Christian defense.
Bunch of threes for Utah, and this one, 9 threes, just 4 from TCU. A lot of them coming off the pass. Good ball movement for a team that we heard right there definitely sounded motivated.
Absolutely, and they broke their losing streak. It was great to see Terrence Brown play the way he did in the backcourt, had 26 big points, did a really good job of setting the table for himself and his teammates. But to your point, as he mentioned after the game, while we're going to talk about their offense, their coach is going to stress how they play defense, and that 80 point has been a line of demarcation for them, and they got them to 79. It's that close.
We held them. We held them 79.
Yeah, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer on Utah, but looking at the way they score the ball, if they played a little bit of defense, they can be really dangerous. And just looking at that last possession when I think it was Dominic Henry shot the free throw, missed the free throw, and somebody from TCU was open on the wing for that three-point shot, he reached in the backcourt. If he would have just got back and allowed everybody to match up to a man, the game wouldn't have been in question. So they got a long way to go. I'm proud of the way they played on the offensive end. They held them to 79. Okay, we'll go with that one. But it is what it is. But Utah came to play, and they won based upon their offense today.
Terrence Brown led all scorers with 26, hit 4 threes, 18 of his 26 in that second half. Utah now 18-6 all-time against TCU. TCU 0-2 on this Utah trip against BYU and Utah. Why don't we keep it going to other games in the Big 12? Iowa State, a team that started off this year 16-0 in action against a very athletic Cincinnati team. Iowa State suffered their first loss of the year to Kansas. Cincinnati, this would be a statement win. Up 9 right now, make it 12. We've seen this Cincinnati team, man. They got dogs.
And their depth was the key today. Outscored Iowa State 20-5 in points off the bench.
The shot here, Momcilovic was feeling at a career high 34 for him, including 8 threes. Problem is, rest of the team only had 1 3 combined. Trying to stay in this, Coach. It's a good Iowa State team. What did they come up against today?
You know, it's life on the road. They went to Kansas and got blown out, and then they play a Cincinnati team that just got tasted their first Big 12 win. You know, it's hard to win on the road. Iowa State's offense was not clicking. The key to playing Iowa State is make one-on-one plays. That's where they struggle.
When I went to school, that Cincinnati was known as Northern Kentucky at the end of the day. And I think the difference for Iowa State is being number 2, and you see the fans storming the court. Yeah, storming the court. You're a big game for everybody now when you walk in, especially during conference play. And that takes a different mentality and type of preparation, and also veteran guys to understand winning culture, you know, to go up to defend your number 2 ranking.
What do you guys feel about court storming?
Love it. As long as everyone's safe, I love it. Bro, all we do is watch you, and we want to be on that court so bad. And if you do something and you beat this team, that's our, like, come on, we get to, yeah.
I think it's reserved for if you beat the number 1 team.
That was a top 5 team.
Number 1 team, man.
Only number 1.
Only number 1s, man. Number 2s, man.
What if they're number 1 in the coaches but not the AP? Can you do it then?
As long as it's number 1 in their heart, I guess. I don't know, you know what I mean? But I think number 1 teams, I don't really enjoy it, because I think the safety of the players and everything.
Right, I'm saying let's assume everyone's safe.
And I was a part of court storming actually at Vanderbilt. We were number 1 in the nation, and Vanderbilt beat us. And it's a scary situation.
Yes.
With all those kids coming at you and different things like that. And a couple things were said and different things like that. So can't repeat it on there, but I'm not a big fan.
Look, early Tennessee, we storm courts. Early Auburn, we storm courts. After a while, we start to act like you've been there before.
Correct.
Right.
Now think about this. This is Cincinnati. This is a proud basketball program that stormed the court for Iowa State. I'm not saying Iowa State's not a proud program, but this is still Cincinnati. So, I'm okay because it's all about the kids. It's all about the student athletes. Here's the other thing: the math. The number 2 ranked team right now, Iowa State's got unbelievable math. Cincinnati now, all of a sudden, climbs up. They get another win or two. We're going to start talking about them on the bubble.
Yeah.
So what this does, it allows Coach Miller an opportunity to resurrect his season with one huge win like this. Let's see if they can build on it.
Just for a fact, Cincinnati has not made the NCAA tournament since 2019. It's a lot of pent-up aggression. Let them be happy. All right. I want to take a look at the Big 12 standings. Arizona is about to be in action, and we have a big Big 12 game coming up later tonight. That's BYU and Texas Tech.
Yep.
JT Toppin and AJ DeBansa. We'll get to the graphic in a bit, but I'm curious, when we look at Arizona and we're thinking about, because they are one of the few undefeated teams left. We'll have Miami of Ohio highlights as well because they are undefeated. Who in the Big 12 could you see maybe testing Arizona? Who will be their toughest test?
I think their test will be on the road. I haven't really identified who that is, but the way Arizona plays, they don't take a lot of threes. They got a lead guard that can close out Gain and Bradley. They got bigs. They got Koa Pete. They got Burris, who's really come up on, doing this probably about 9 games or so, averaging like 15 points a game.
Take a look at this. Where could we see? Is it at BYU on the 26th? Is it at Kansas, Fog Allen on February 9th? Because you guys are telling me at home they should be fine. Got a rivalry game against Arizona State. What do we think here, Coach?
Well, I think at Kansas is going to be tough. I think Oklahoma State is underrated, and a team that I really like, of course, at BYU is obvious. When they go up against Calvin Sampson, Calvin Sampson is going to give them a shot. And then I think Texas Tech also, because they're such a brilliant offensive team with 2 of the best players on the floor, Texas Tech has got a chance to beat them. So this Big 12, to me, right now, still the best conference in America.
It is.
Particularly at the very, very top.
Yeah, I can see them running the table.
You think they could go all the way?
By the way they're constructed, they're not living and dying by the 3. Offensive rebounds, they go and get them.
Yep.
They play defense. They got guys coming off the bench that Owaka, I think his name, I forgot his name, but he had like 25 the other night. I can see that they can run the table. Just how
They have all the pieces.
At BYU.
That's the one.
I believe that's going to be the one. And the one thing, everybody's right about the Big 12. I do think it's the best conference in the country because it has the balance. It has the great freshmen. It has the upperclassmen. But this could be a year where they win the regular season conference. But I feel like a team like Kansas has a chance to win the postseason conference championship. It depends on if their backcourt Peterson is able to play.
Well, if he plays like he did last night, 26 points in 23 minutes, I think he went like a 9 for 11 from the field. We got some Big East highlights coming up. I talked about Miami of Ohio. Did they stay undefeated? They went to overtime. Kentucky, huge comeback. Plenty of college basketball highlights coming up next on TNT.